Hey everybody, welcome back to Wallet Monkey. So good you can be with us today. My name's Tim, your host, and I am going to talk about a subprime customer versus a prime customer, how each of them could put extra cash in their pocket, save some extra cash, all while going on an app spree. So let's get this party started. Let's dive right in. The subprime customer goes first. When I'm talking about subprime, this is someone who is absolutely messed up, jacked up, destroyed their credit score for a variety of reasons. If this is you, I feel for you, but don't let that credit score define who you are. There's hope for everybody. Now, the reason why I begin with the subprime customer is because this is someone who is typically, not all cases, but typically living paycheck to paycheck. They have high credit card debt. They're trying to establish a beautiful future for their lives, but they're just running into bad luck. It might be a combination of student loan debt, health insurance debt, et cetera, et cetera. The list could go on reasons why you are blaming someone else. But today, that goes away because the future is bright for you. So first and foremost, when we're talking about finances, there are two levers with our money. And it's so simple, right? It's so very simple. There's how much money's coming in and how much money's coming out. So what are you generating every single month and what are you spending? Now you could take these levers and you can move them. You have the power. No one else has the power unlike you yourself, and don't allow anyone or anything to tell you otherwise. You could constrict your output by a simple step of, say, canceling Netflix, to driving less because you drive a huge truck that's got a 6.4 liter engine, and you can just downsize to a little Kia and save money on fuel. We make everyday decisions that make us spend more money. And again, I drive a Ram. I love wasting fuel, apparently, and I'm okay with that right now. But as a matter of fact, you can then take the other lever and you could say, you know what? I want to bring extra income in, and it's going to outweigh how much is coming out. Therefore, you're in a beautiful situation. So to recap this first portion, if you only make $2,000 a month and you're spending $3,000, that sucks. Stop doing that. If you're making $6,000 a month, spending $5,000, you're putting away $1,000. Good for you. One of the best practices that I've made for my own self is I have my main bank account, and underneath that, I have multiple sub bank accounts, savings accounts. And what I do is once I get paid, before I even spend my money, I will take out 10%. Why 10%? Well, because I like to give that 10% to charity. I give it back to faith-based communities because I believe in doing good and I believe in being generous. Now, that 10% goes away immediately. I don't even look at my paycheck until that's taken care of. Next is I pay off my credit card all the way. 100% is taken care of. I will not pay APR on a credit card. I'll take their rewards points and fly for free, but I will not pay an APR. And then the next portion, obviously, is if there's something left after paying my bills, which is mostly through my credit card, I will then put that aside for a savings account, right? Because I got 4 kids and that's really expensive. If I'm able to take this formula where I'm actually giving a name to every dollar in my paycheck, it makes me more specific and it makes me hyper attentive to not waste my cash. If you just take a sum of cash from your pay and you just spend it at will, depending on how you feel emotionally, you will never succeed financially. So to the subprime customer, my best advice that I could possibly give you is you need to find a way to constrict that lever of money going out and increase the lever of money coming in. And so I want to introduce you to earn tabs right now. So earn tabs are actually a new thing. True Finance has one, jointrue.com. You can go to super.com. They got one. Clover, Current has another one. These are all finance apps. If you're really, really struggling, apps like these, like JoinTrue, like Super, and others, you can actually get a cash advance of up to $100 with zero APR. So if you need some extra fuel money, this is the place to go. Now, this is a very different segment of customers compared to those who may be prime. Now, I want to talk about you, the prime customer now. Essentially, you have excellent credit score. You're amazing. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. You've done a lot of things well. Most likely what you've done really, really good is you made your payments on time and you're keeping your credit utilization rate below 30%. These two factors make up 65% of your credit score. Now, if everybody's listening, those are the two things you should focus on the most. Again, I'll say it slowly. Make your payments on time. That's 35% of your credit score. And keep your credit card utilization rate below 30%. That means if you got approved for $10K, you can use it all, but at the statement balance date, only owe $3,000, 30%. So that should be the number one goal. Get all your debt below 30%. Small businesses, the reason why they're successful, and I just salute every single one of you. Good job. You guys are the backbone of America. You're the ones who keep everything moving. Small business owners rock. And they're incredible in a few reasons why. Number one, it takes a lot of guts, a lot of drive to launch a business. But you also saw a problem. You saw something that isn't working and you saw an opportunity. So you brought in a product that solved a problem. And that term essentially is product market fit. There was a product and there's a market and there was a fit and you are it. Now, if you want to scale your business because you found that niche, now make sure you purchase that course from Jameson. He will take care of you. Because at the end of the day, you can, as a person who is prime with an excellent credit score, you can leverage debt to increase your revenue exponentially. So if you get a personal loan at 12%, you can really increase that revenue, double it, for example, or triple it. But my advice to everyone, including prime customers, is don't go big first. Stay as lean as possible. You're launching a new landscaping business. Don't go buy a brand new flashy truck. Don't get the decals on there all the way, for a few $1,000s. Don't go and get those business cards. Be scrappy. Have that startup mentality. Don't go do Facebook ads. Go walk door to door. Knock and say, hey, I'm here with my truck. I was servicing some of your neighbors. I can take care of your lawn right now. Let's get to work. At the end of the day, you want to be as lean as possible so that you can ensure that your revenue is tip top, is as high as possible. And then you can leverage that debt or those lines of credit cards, personal loans that you've just gotten in a few $100,000 in an app spree to scale the business only when the demand outweighs the time or the manpower or the abilities that you have. Keep it going as long as you can by yourself until you're working more than 14 hours a day. If you disagree with that, also please comment in the comment section below. But I am rooting for every single one of you. If you have incredible credit score, you're prime, good for you. Whether you're a small business owner or you're a salaried position or working, with a hourly position, keep crushing it, do well. Make sure to share this video. If you're a person who's subprime, aspire to higher. Believe in yourself. You got this. You can make it happen. Don't let anyone hold you down, and you can accomplish all things if you put the right amount of motivation, persistence, and perseverance in. Take care, and thank you for tuning in to Wallet Monkey today. Take care, y'all.